Now let's try round 3. Okay, we are actually live this time.
Yeah, did it actually work this time?
It's
Hey!
saying that we're live. We are actually live. Congratulations, everyone. We have succeeded on spending 30 minutes trying to figure out what's going on.
It's only been 29. It's only
Okay,
been 29.
totally hear you in the background. Awesome, we actually are having good FPS. Totally hear you in the background.
Hey, we both
Awesome.
sound okay too.
Awesome. Alright, so here, we'll show you the appearances again. That's my first character I created, Ephemere. Character number 2 by my friend Colin. Character number 3 by my friend Will. Then I realized, oh, I can actually customize and create an Android 18. And then this is the one I'm going to be using for our multiplayers.
As long as everything doesn't just collapse.
As long as everything doesn't collapse, you're so true. Yes, I want this guy. And now the let's I forget like this has. Alright, now I need to remember my name.
Mm.
Let's I'm gonna be so original.
Say my name.
Patrick.
Oh wow, my audio quality is really bad where I'm sitting.
Since I have no sense of originality, he's gonna be known his name as Content and his code name Content.
Ah, yes. This must be the content round.
Obviously. Now the only thing I
I
gotta.
wonder if I'm curious. Oh.
Hold up, I may need to make one slight change if I can.
Discord's using the wrong mic.
Is it?
I think.
Because I'm not hearing
Oh,
game.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm not hearing game audio.
I'm not hearing game audio either now that I think about it. Because I have the stream going on in the background. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let me see. Here I am leaning into my expensive microphone and it's using my headset mic. Wow. So now I'm going to change mics live. This and just keep on talking until I hear the difference. Like, wow, you need to turn me up. It's baffling how different the mic sound once you change to the actual mic.
Now,
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another Multiplayer Monday with Salty Chillers Entertainment.
as we are experiencing tech issues, hold up. Maybe because the game audio is down so low. There we go.
Well, whenever you fixed it, I'll hear it because I'm listening to it live too. Hey, I can kind of hear it in the background. There you go. And you're kind of buttery smooth.
Booyah. That's all we needed. I'm hearing audio in my headset, and we got audio going on there. Let's just make sure I keep everything the same here with me on my end so we don't lose me speaking. All right,
Hello?
we're all here.
There we go.
Sweet.
For some reason, like, I said something and it didn't even pick up.
Yeah, I pressed the button. So let's get ourselves started with this, people. Everyone that is watching, I'm greatly appreciated for your patience. It's been a night. I
Yeah. Welcome to Newbies Attempt to Stream Things. The best part is, I still haven't even put Code Vein in my PlayStation yet, because for a second, I didn't think it was going to work.
Oh yeah.
The downside to playing Code Vein on my PlayStation is everyone's going to be able to hear my PlayStation in the background, so I'm going to change my game.
And he just goes.
Oh, and it puts whatever that noise you just made to shame. Ever heard of jet engine? Yeah, that's my PlayStation.
You know, everyone talks about the jet engine PlayStation. My PlayStation and Rich's PlayStation doesn't create the jet engine noise.
You both have Slims.
I don't think I have a Slim, but I bought mine with the 2015 Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, you've got a. It's only a double decker. It's not a triple decker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
it's a Slim. Slims aren't loud. Slims
okay.
are hot.
Welcome back.
So I'm debating if I want to skip cutscenes, because if we skip cutscenes, it goes a lot faster for both of us.
Hello.
Yeah, but do you want to enjoy Code Vein's story with your audience, or do you want to enjoy Code Vein's stupidity with your audience?
That is a good question.
Because, nonetheless, it's going to be 9:20 before we actually get into the multiplayer part of this.
Yeah, so... the point is for us to actually play together.
Don't worry. It's okay.
You
I
sound
don't remember either.
Sorry.
It doesn't do much, but it does something.
This beginning part is so slow.
Yeah, we physically can't walk any faster? Yeah. Welcome to Code Vein. This is 50% of Code Vein. The other 50% is figuring out how bosses work.
Well, okay, and then there's only 10% where you're trying to figure out where to get to the actual boss location and not die. I'm looking
I wouldn't even call that 10%. I'm calling it even less than that for how far I've been through it. Like,
the only reason I'm saying is that I'm talking about the Blood Cathedral.
you know,
We're all right.
it was funny when me and Red were playing the Blood Cathedral together. Now, keep in mind, this was my first time playing to the Blood Cathedral. He had been halfway through it. He was like, the Blood Cathedral is a maze, and I really hate it. And then we got into it, and I have a really good sense of direction in most video games, and I had no issues with it. I like got all the way through it. I could take you back to the Blood Cathedral. I probably know how to get to the entrance and exit. But I'm also a secret finder, so I'm going to also visit every nook and cranny and find everything before I even go to the end.
Yeah. So just real quick, what happened, because I'm kind of skipping the cutscenes, is we need blood in order to survive because we're in discount vampires basically. And I about went into a blood frenzy. Our girl in white saved my life.
And we're living in the world of God Eater. So. Because that's a fun canonical thing.
And so now we're gonna be set in with a group of people, with one other person who's gonna be a party member, and be like, hey, we're gonna need you to go help us find some blood or synthetic blood before we go into a frenzy, because in the lore of Code Vein, you go into a frenzy, become a lost, you lose all sense of self.
This one's dry. The miasma's pretty thick.
And if you're not wearing a mask in the miasma area,
Running out of time before the next collection.
you're going to frenzy.
Ready. Right, I'm on my way.
It's been a little bit since I've seen this cutscene, so it's kind of good to see it
Just
again.
like the others.
Yeah, all dried up. So there's no sense in searching with the miasma like this. Let's...
You know what these are, right?
Blood beads.
Now, the one thing I do find interesting
Yes, very good.
is
Now I want you to search for blood
Code Vein
beads
doesn't
in the tunnels
explicitly
ahead of you.
state how
You see,
all this
it's
happened.
only a short time before the collectors come to take our levy.
They
But
kind of
once
leave
they
that
do,
slightly
I'm afraid we won't
open-ended,
have blood beads to
but
give them.
it
If we
was
don't find
with...
some, Silva's
I always
hounds
feel
will
like with
strip the
all the
shirts
sci-fi
right off our
post-apocalyptic
backs.
genres, it's some sort
Well,
of experiment gone
That's
wrong.
the long and short of it.
Why does it have to be us?
Don't ask me. The stupid levy system
Did
was
I-
Silva's idea.
Betsy,
If you
did I
have a
lose Spartan?
complaint, I suggest you take
No,
it
I'm
up
here.
with
I was just thinking.
You lot go
Yeah,
first.
no, it's
a
basically
work.
like that's what it sums up to in this one too, is a science experiment gone wrong. I mean, it doesn't really explicitly talk about how
Don't.
things
There's a
came to
better
be
time and
before the
place.
science experiment
For
happened,
now, we
because
just
like,
have to obey.
is this
Next.
game happening in a post-apocalyptic real life world,
Whoa there.
or
You wait
has
here,
it always been
fellas.
kind of freaky and hi-fi science? You know,
You
because
can have this one
if
back
that's the
when you
case,
return.
then you know the
In
experiment went
exchange
away.
for
Here
any
we
blood
are.
beads you
But they
find, of
always,
course.
they talk about the Great Fall, which
Well, and I hear the
you
hunter has
really
been
don't
showing
get
up
that
around
much
here
into in
lately.
the entire
So
story. It
make
doesn't,
sure you don't all
like
get
you said, it
killed.
doesn't explicitly go into too major detail.
Which I think is cool because it allows us as the players and as the community,
You heard
that are
it.
heavily involved in the community, to create with our imagination what the world
Hey,
was
you
like.
okay?
But also,
Looks like we can't get
head
back up
cannons
from
can be
here.
pretty dangerous.
We'll have to
Yes.
look for another way back. Oh,
Yes,
I'm
they can
Oliver
be.
Collins, by the
Yeah,
way.
so the first place
Nice
that
to
can
meet
actually
you.
join you is the city ruins.
Oh, is that what you're looking up at?
Yeah, well, I was just looking through my list of places I could go, and city ruins is about the only place. I'm gonna have to change my search. We're gonna have to, of course, make the lobby locked whenever I can finally join you, and you'll have to pick a good search word for me to use because me and Damien's is not stream appropriate.
There's always salt we can go with.
Well, should we set out?
Salt. Then I have to remember to change you back to me and Damien's very
I'm just trying to remember how to,
us name.
how to switch
Ac-
weapons.
Oh wait, that wasn't you. Never mind. I was gonna say, remember when we were playing that one game, and then I was like, wait, no, that was with Zach. It wasn't with you.
They're not really dead.
I don't know why suddenly I was like, oh yeah, no, we've played that game
There
with
we
you before.
go.
I was like, no, we haven't. We haven't played Streets of Rogue with you.
Sometimes it takes years for the transformation to start. So we can just leave them.
While you do that, I'm gonna take a minute to remember how this game works. Am I using my long sword? Or my anime glue? Squares, attacks, triangles, attacks. For me, that costs.
Yeah, so I find myself end up spending half the time almost with no stamina, and it's really terrible.
Oh yeah, you're a fan of heavy weapons.
I'm only using the heavy weapon right here just to get through. I end up going with the sword most of the time.
Wait, what is? Oh wait, I forgot. I've never actually used the first hammer. I was just like, what's the heavy weapon we're using? But I don't know.
I just love how it's a block of concrete.
I mean, basically.
Is there
Trying
something
to.
good in there?
Oh, it's up on the D-pad to change weapons. Okay, gotta get my bayonet. Bayonets and long swords. What am I, weeb?
Yes.
Which way do you think is better?
I think I end up using axes and swords.
You see that too?
Wow. Oh, I forgot. I don't do the dodge roll like I like with these weapons. Ah!
I also
Walk
do
carefully.
appreciate how your parry changes and your dodge slightly changes depending on the armor type that you're wearing.
There's a lot of boxes.
Well, you've got your. I mean, your parry type, yes, changes depending on what armor type you're using. Now, as far as an item I never picked up, hello. As far as dodge goes, it all depends on your weight. Like, there's very few weapons that change the actual dodge style. Now, some weapons are like dedicated light, super light weapons, and you get the dodge step, like the hover step that I like. But as long as you could really can compare it to Dark Souls. The heavier your equipment, the fatter you roll. Like right now, I'm a mid-light roll instead of the light step that I like. So I am not happy, but it is what it is. Oh wait, the reason. Oh okay, because I'm using a skill to give myself evasion. That's why.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hello.
Really.
All of my knowledge coming back to me.
Was it? These masks are the
Did I
old
finish
type.
this blood code yet?
Hard to breathe in them.
I did finish this blood
How
code.
are you
Wait,
doing?
did I? No, I didn't finish
Girl,
this
she's
blood
your
code.
friend,
Hello?
right? We should find some blood beads and go back for her quick.
There's a few skills I haven't finished yet.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change it. I had it at help. We'll just switch it to salt. All lowercase.
I'm gonna go ahead and set mine. I can't join you for a long time.
I'm at the point. I think about halfway through the opening area.
Look out. Above us.
I'd give you about a third. Because you still have this guy with you.
Yeah.
Like the halfway point. Well, depending on whether or not you're 100%ing it, the halfway point is a
That's-
little past the event.
As far as this opening area, I'm not too concerned about it, just because.
Be ready for anything.
I mean, it's some decent starting stuff, but at this point, we're just playing this for the stream, not for the completion run. Hello, Jan. How you doing?
Yeah. And now I've opened up the shortcut. Basically.
Yeah, so you're right on the cusp of whatever this guy's name is not being with you anymore.
Oliver.
Oliver, that was his name. I know we've got his blood code and everything, but he is such a forgettable character.
And then right here, tragic moment. We get ambushed. Oliver self-sacrifice himself, and he's like, "Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. It's just a scratch."
It's just a flesh wound. Alright. Wow, my body's reminding me that I have been working today. My steps up. Wow, 8,000. Wow, what a day. Oh, I need to use my vacation.
So yeah, the other part right here
I
really
can
just
totally hear it.
determines on how much I want to explore.
Can you turn me up on your end, because I'm pretty in the background here.
Yes, let me turn you up. There.
Give me about 10%.
I gave you 20 something.
Yeah, take about 5 away. When you're not fighting something.
Now, I'm always amused, though, when it comes to Rich, whenever he plays any of these type of games. He, like, honestly picks the worst starting class of all starting classes. And does an awesome job with it.
I don't care, usually. If I'm going to play these kinds of games, like, I'm going to pick something that I will keep playing this game with.
Yeah, he's one where he just frankly doesn't care. He's gonna pick whichever sounds cool or gives him a challenge. Cause he to to illustrate the picture, he picked up Dark Souls 1. He didn't have a controller. For whatever reason, he didn't have a mouse. He used strictly a keyboard to get through everything.
Yeah, no, that sounds like him.
He got to Blighttown and stopped.
I mean, that's fair. I can't imagine getting to Blighttown without being able to look around. Not that it really loads well while you're looking around anyway, so.
Yeah. And I'm now halfway.
Are you a fellow? I'm on. What do you don't? Thanks a lot. I'm glad to work with.
I finally got our boy, Luis.
Hey! Louie, Louie, do 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 do. You are my candy girl.
Shall we?
I just love how like OP he is early game.
I mean, he stays pretty OP until you get a different character later on, like towards the end.
Yes. Or just depending on your playstyle, the other guy, he's pretty good.
Yeah, that's who, Damien loves him. Damien uses him. I'm a Mia kind of guy.
Come on. Come on, let's just go. I'm being that guy and just like... Oh, he died.
How'd you manage to kill him that early?
I skipped the fights right there.
Ah.
It may bite me in the butt later because... Totally gonna bite me in the butt. Wait, but what's this? Is this a resting area? Dab, it is. Guess who's back? Back from the grave.
Could you fill me in on the details?
Yeah, that's the cool thing that I like about this game. You have a partner, and then he like dies, and then you just rest, and it's like, I'm back.
What we have here. That's quite valuable.
Guess what?
Use it well.
I'm back.
I'm back. No, I don't want the bayonet. Give me the blade. There we go.
Hey! That's fair.
I never could get myself into those type of weapons, the bayonet.
As the sniper mage, usually, I was all over that. The master of the bayonet. I just recently picked up a longsword, like, really recently.
Yeah, I think I end up using axe or the heavy weapons just due to just the output that it can take.
You can ask Damien. He buffs himself to be able to do as much damage as possible with his weapons. I buffed myself with my bayonet to do half of the damage he could do with a longsword.
Over time, I just made myself just straight up elemental damage output, like...
Yeah, elemental's okay. Like, I found less use in elemental in this game than I do most games usually. Like, I'm the elemental guy in Monster Hunter, but in this game, I just...
Was formed from a hole
Eh.
by a thorn of judgment.
Well, I was a guy where I didn't feel like I didn't want to spend the time just stuck on a boss fight or calling people for help, so I took a look at what they were strong or weak against, and like some of them I was able to like legit figure out. I'm like, okay, that's how I do that. Because I was looking up on how to get almost all the codes.
Yeah, see, that's less of what I normally do. I'm guns a blazing, and if I fail the boss, all right, I'll do something else, or I'll do the same thing over and over again until it works.
All right,
Truly madness.
truly.
Good. That's light from the surface.
And now,
Yes, it's here.
remember Oliver, guys? Well, here he is.
Oliver, no. Oh well. He really didn't bring all that much to the table.
Once someone is lost, they can never come back. Cast aside your doubt.
Really is a good soundtrack though. Like it do be low key kind of dope.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget, some people are just a sucker for good organ music.
Just a fan of good music in general. I literally listen to like Irish pirate metal and Scottish chanties. Like I just sit there and vibe, you know.
Oh, why did I do that? That was so dumb of me.
Just throw away your last little bit of health there. Yep. I did one of the the depth missions where you fight him again. I did it alone. I forgot how easy it was.
Yeah, I did all the death missions. There was 2 people I did not like fighting. It's after you went through the prison area with the where you have to fight like the Buccaneer, like one's fire, one's ice.
Is that a DLC one?
No.
Oh! Wait.
One's a
No, I
fat
have
dude.
no idea what you're talking about.
One of
Oh
them's a
no, I
fat-
haven't done that one yet. That was
Oh,
like
yeah.
one of the last ones.
Yeah, that's towards the end. You fight both of them simultaneously.
I haven't even locked it yet.
It's all right.
You're getting close to it.
By the way,
Yeah, no, that's like one of the last ones. It has to be.
Yeah. And then, so basically, then we're just like, hey, what's this? And they're like, don't pick it up. And I'm like, I'm hearing voices. I'm picking it up. And they're like, no, don't.
wait, what are you?
What are you doing? Are you mad?
Let go!
Are you mad?
They're like, zoink scoobs. I'm nuts. Meanwhile, the girl in white's just like, bruh, you got this. I would say I got the power of like friendship on my side, but what friends? Like, I have no friends. I have no memory. I don't know even who I am. I'm just content.
What the hell?
Now, like this right here, I love the music. The music is phenomenal in these flashbacks. But this is the worst part.
Yeah, you know, oh, I can get down with that with you. It's so you can't run. You're stuck and walk.
And so a lot of these flashbacks, for the most part, takes place after the fall.
Without blood beads,
Very rarely do we actually no, I don't think any single one of them take place pre-fall.
A few humans that remain under Silva's control.
There's
To
maybe,
date, none of mine have.
and if there is, it's only like we're talking a handful.
Hunt for blood beads. Face death.
I will give this game credit. This is a genius storytelling idea, but it's just too slow.
I will agree there, as far as the speed. Though I think they're also trying to nail that like emotional impact, which sometimes they nailed, and sometimes not so much.
There's a few of them that nail it really good, and then other ones you like go through 2 little scenes and it's over, and you're like, oh, well, that brought nothing to the table.
But I just love the music though, with all these like memories that you walk down. Like, to me, that's like what makes it, when done right, tear jerking. Meanwhile, as we're waiting for me to load back up, tomorrow night
Yeah.
is me
how was that?
going through Kingdom Hearts again.
It was a memory.
And
Carved in
then they explain here that you have the ability to carry multiple blood codes. And Io's like, yeah, you learn her name's Io here shortly. It's like, oh yeah, I can help you see memories if you bring me the code. And yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell right there. Yep, that's how the story goes. But honestly though, like, of all the
Ugly,
places,
isn't
like of like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Code Vein,
The red mist showed
I
up a
think
short
like
time
the
after
main
the Kratos
hub is
defeated.
probably one of the most eeriest places to be at.
And when it did, it trapped everyone and everything inside.
Until you turn on the
giving birth
music.
to the society of revenants ruled by Silva.
You think
Jail
so?
of the Mists. As time passed, that was
Well,
the name
because
people
like
gave to
in
the world
Dark
inside.
Souls, like, okay,
The
outside of
creatures
Dark
trapped
Souls, I
inside
think,
the
like
miasma
Dark
wandered
Souls
in the
2 and
never-ending cycle
3,
of death
you
and
had some
rebirth.
sort of music playing at your main
Always
hub.
searching for blood beads to sustain them.
But here you have to manually turn on the music.
Revenants need to have blood. Without it, they turn into those creatures we call the Lost.
Maybe this is the way I was like
The
imagining
revenants who
things like,
captured
oh
you
yeah,
were desperately searching for blood, terrified of losing themselves.
they just got a little
It's a
door
common
protecting
fate
them
these
from
days.
everything.
But ripples are beginning to form. You cleared the miasma and revitalized the blood spring.
I did that? Yeah, bro, you did.
Where did you learn to do that?
I didn't. Alright, Spartan, I want to hear your thoughts.
Forgotten?
Do you like the idea of a silent protagonist, or do you like it when the protagonist actually has a voice?
It's unusual. Losing so much of your
I want to
memory.
preface that I don't have to answer this question with anything more than a simple statement that my favorite line of games is The Legend of Zelda and
For now,
Persona.
just take it easy. Make yourself at home.
Fair enough.
That's all you gotta know. Like literally,
Well,
I adore the silent protagonist. I like being able to be the protagonist.
well, I think also that, like with Persona, like it's only in certain cutscenes where like your character actually has like legit like vocal lines.
Well, in Persona 3 and 4, he doesn't speak at all. In Persona 5, he only speaks in battles. In Legend of Zelda, all he gets "Hia, hia, hua, hia, hia, hua, hia, hia."
what I'm pointing out, it's only when the cutscenes are animated do you actually get the characters like vocal. At least in 5.
Right. Yeah, I know you get a little bit of vocality in 5. Not much, but a little bit.
Mhm.
In 5R, you have the most out of all of them.
Yes.
You're an unfamiliar. Well, anyway. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of taking.
Hey, you talking to Coco?
All
Love
revenants
Coco.
carry some don't do anything.
So I think I need to talk to
My favorite character is Murasame. Yeah, that's her name.
There you are.
Davis is a
I'm
very
Davis.
interesting one.
Just as a warning, try not to stir up any. If you do,
Davis, I really haven't spent that much time with. I really haven't talked to and been around Davis
The more
at
you,
all because you don't have to be around Davis except for the rare occasion where he actually says something, which is like next to never.
You're looking a bit tired. Your friend is probably lonely in a place like this.
yeah, it's when you do the depths and you start working on his code, you
I'm not sure.
you learn a lot more about him. He to me probably has one of the sadder stories.
That is my mission. I was
God,
wondering while I was
his
searching.
even doing the depths openly, it's hard to
Seems
find
I
his
can
blood
restore
codes because they are
if you
just
find any it could be a
they're scattered,
It seems I can
or
restore
his
if you find it could
vestiges.
be.
I mean,
Yeah.
The ability to draw sorry, but could I get a sample of it? Won't be much. It'll take a while to get the results. Take it easy in the room back there while you wait.
So the reason why have to talk to all these people is because I'm the only person right now known to date to be able to carry multiple blood codes because everyone's like set to one. You can almost pitch if you want to, kind of picture like our character's almost like the Avatar: Last Airbender.
Done what I can. Revenants have, however, your blood, your ability. You were able to gain.
yeah.
Supposing you are a void type. There's just a way to perform. Don't worry, I'm going to give you some of my theory is correct. Well,
I'm
Hey,
trying to
I'm-
counter you.
I'm trying to use it as loosely as possible, like super loosely. Does that make sense? Or have you ever what?
Subject, but I can't think of any.
Hold up.
I
Have
think
you
the stream died?
Have you seen the TV series Heroes?
No, I have not. I really don't watch TV.
Well, okay, I'm trying to.
Seems like if you find it could.
I'm just okay. So in Heroes, you have everyone with different abilities and powers. Okay, not everyone, but like certain certain people do. Kind of like mutants and that. Anyways, you got one character, where he's able to absorb the abilities of other people and be able to like.
You're
use,
just a ditto.
basically.
Because you never are truly as strong. You're like a Ditto or Mystique from the X-Men. Because you never truly have the full power of who you're stealing from. But you're pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able. Come and talk to. I'll take care of.
All revenants don't do.
Trying to remember what I need to do now.
did you go visit Murasame and Coco? Weapons and blood veils are.
Hey, I did another side quest.
Sorry, but I'm in
It's
the
been a
middle of
great
taking.
time to do side quests.
Mm-hmm.
While you're getting to a place where we can actually multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get.
Weapons and you should take another. Once you've got that settled.
The crap! I literally just talked to Coco and her.
I've got
There we go.
even the law. If you want it, I got it. Come again.
There we go.
Ability to dodge is good. Can't find it. Hello?
I've got new buying something.
Am I in Egypt? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Eh. Totally don't need whatever that is.
Alright, here we go, finally.
You remember that scene we witnessed at the Vestige? That kind of stuff happens every day here.
Teleport back to the city ruins entrance.
Silva has taken most of the humans who survived under his protection.
So that's where you're heading next.
So
Yes, so basically what's going on is we're basically gonna come head to head. We're trying to like find an alternate way of like trying to find a way to live without like destroying all the humans. Because humans now are actually like rare.
Yeah, there's only a small handful of them to like out there at all.
Hmm. And so that's, I think, going to be among the last of the few cutscenes that I'm going to skip. I think just because a lot of the storytelling now comes after we clear an area. Is basically like, hey, we gotta go figure out what's going on. Alright, let's go. Alright.
Oh, you're exploring this. I'm a merchant of Maya. I haven't seen. I'll be around.
This is one of the first times I've ever actually played as a female protagonist myself.
let's keep our eyes open.
Like, I am the guy that goes for the big strong dude and the big, you know, epic armor. And this is the first time I was like, yeah, I'll do a female character.
Okay, I just gotta remember which way to go now.
Checking your equipment?
Right next to, yeah, you got to keep going forward. You have another missile to activate. Where that shopkeeper is standing, to go to his left.
Yeah, running that way now.
This way should lead to the old city.
There we go.
I keep getting off of live. There we go.
I just remembered how to sprint now. I do love the Hush campaigns, like, don't get too far ahead of me. Not gonna lie, playing through this game solo, certain areas did give me some good solid jump scares.
No, playing through it with friends gave me some good solid jump scares. You kidding me? Some of those things come out of nowhere.
Okay, I learned to look for some of that stuff because of Dark Souls experience. I learned never to trust a corner, ever.
Well, I mean, same, but I'm more the type that, yeah, there's probably something around the corner. Is it going to probably hit me? Yeah. But the developers put that there to give me a good scare. I'll take it.
Basically, in short, you like you what I understand, you kind of like have that bull shark mentality.
That's something.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
Expectations exceeded.
Okay, for the longest time, Yakumo was my partner.
That settles it. You're absolutely vital to our operation.
I think Damien used Giacomo.
There are more blood springs ahead.
The
and my asthma is
no,
blocking the way forward.
he went back and forth in between Louis and Giacomo equally. I used Louis until I got. Or did I use Giacomo? You know what? I honestly can't remember who I used. Maybe Damien used you, Louis.
All right, I'm now sending out distress signal.
Oh, let me respond to that distress signal.
Get a assault.
Yeah, I already added it. I added it like earlier when you did it.
Yeah.
I have answered the call of a fellow revenant.
The one thing I do that I do like how they did their multiplayer as far as helping each other out is the fact that you don't have to use like any item like in Dark Souls 3, an Ember or Humanity.
I'm just glad that there's no like evil people trying to take you down. Like I hated the antagonistic co-op of Dark Souls because it's garbage from beginning to end and it lags like a butt crack, man. Also, hello.
Hello there.
I have arrived,
You sure have.
and I am bright and in charge.
You have
Also, I don't remember where. I have a what?
That's like your character is very bright. I never made my character like I'm a guy that goes for darker looks. So
I see. I'm that way too. I'm like, you know what? I want to go against my normal character creation and go with something kind of off the wall. And I made her, and I love her, and you will never take her away from me. Her name is Ruby Rage.
meanwhile, I'm just content. Which, for those of you who aren't sure where that joke is coming from, it comes back from a couple weeks ago when we did our first Among Us stream. No, it wasn't Among Us stream.
No, it was the stream before the Among Us stream,
Know where to move if you get surrounded.
and then the Among Us stream solidified it.
So basically, we were playing 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, it was 7 Days to Die. We were like, oh no, content died again.
There we go.
And for anybody watching, no, we're not trying to 100% and find everything. We know where everything is, but where's the fun in that? I am gonna pick up this crap that gets dropped, though.
Exceeded my expectations. This
Over
terrain
here?
doesn't favor us.
Oh, yeah, there's a dude here. I don't remember him being there.
Oh, cool.
Alright. Cool. Just straight up lagging already. That's great. Alright, let me heal.
So quiet.
The one thing I do like though in both
This terrain doesn't favor
Bloodborne
us.
and Code Vein is you can actually, I think you can actually get your like killing items back. Nice backstab.
You gotta go for the OP attacks, man. That's actually where, I know we mentioned it last stream. Me and Damien have that inside joke song that's a little too NSFW for the stream. But it comes down to me using this Blood Veil and getting a backstab. Because it looks like I'm giving them a good time. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss like items being dropped because that's valuable.
See around the vehicles.
Oh yeah, especially as you get later in the game and you need like Queen's like titanium or whatever.
Queen Iron for this area, which I have found I ran out of like 3 areas ago. So any opportunity to get a little more Queen's Iron, I ain't gonna complain.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on, big lady?
Be ready for an ambush.
Can't remember if I can backstab her or not. Obviously, I can't because I would have gotten it by now. Anyway.
That's the reason why I think I went back and forth between sword and like heavy weapons is because of how quick you can be with the sword.
Let me get my gun out.
Oh
Uh-oh.
yeah, cutscene. This is where I mean like, I don't want to say exactly it's a rival game, but they're just like,
It's just other useless revenants that are like not really worth the time.
yeah.
You smell that?
Yeah.
That's funny. I was just doing a side quest for him earlier.
Human blood. An escapee.
I needed to get the activated missile.
Now where did she run off to? Huh? Hey chumps! What the hell are you doing here?
I
None of
do,
your
I
business.
do appreciate though, like
Oh,
this
really?
studio that actually
Then
like,
tell me this.
because unlike
Why
Dark
would
Souls
scum
or
like
unlike
you have the
Bloodborne,
sweet stink of a human on ya?
you actually have like the story and the lore
girl
like
belongs to
relevant
us.
to you.
Put your paws on our property and
Well,
you'll
yeah, because this is a
match.
Cryware
That
game,
clear?
which is the same people that do Persona. Or the same people that work with the Atlas
Work,
Studios
work
for
with
Persona.
Atlas, yeah.
Fresh blood is some powerful.
And I do love how that cutscene, the only reason why I watched through most of it, it was just to show you the significance of the humans and how us as revenants just go blood crazy when we smell fresh blood.
For real. Gotta love that. Blood.
I was hoping it would be easy.
I think there's something here. If I remember right.
Government
Ole!
building. Happy it's here for us.
Nearly kill yourself, okay.
That's what I'm here for. The content.
The dead content.
Well, and the fun part of me, I can die all I want. I can just keep on coming back.
Well, yeah, that's the beauty. That's the one thing I did like,
Skyscrapers.
or not did, do like.
You know,
Yes.
the dogs are down.
Just the simple fact that, like, oh, you died. Okay, let me go back and pick you up.
Thought that would fool us?
God, these guys are like pushovers. Hold on, there's one more right here. Hello? For me, he had no health, but he was still hitting me, so I guess that tells me how my internet's doing.
Fall back and heal you.
Oh god, kicky guys. They suck. Yeah, how's that health doing?
I'll walk it off.
We should probably start by attacking the tail. That's quite valuable.
Okay, if that was just me, I would have actually waited.
Yeah, no, saying I would have taken it from the back, but you charged right in, and I was like, well, I guess we're doing this.
I mean, where's the fun in,
Which,
like,
you know, all fair, you know.
where's the fun in, like, actually, like, waiting for them to, like, pass by?
Well, in a normal, like, solo player game, the fun in that is the survival aspect of it, where you don't die.
Now, I do want to make sure, though, that we do find the other, other vestiges to pick
The
up.
boostages.
Oh, I think.
Well, we've already missed several from before. Like, we have at least not picked up 2 vestiges that I just know were back there we didn't get.
We can easily backtrack.
Oh yeah, that's why I wasn't like, hey, we're not getting the vestiges. Instead, I was like, anyway, we'll go get that later.
I did just pick up the hunter, so I do have that for me.
Yeah, we've already missed a couple of those. Is that the end of that? Alright.
No,
I was
music's still.
expecting a challenge.
Nope, nope. I'm like, music's still playing, mate.
Oh, hello, doggo. Can I help you? You got this? Yeah, you got this. Get out of here, kicky guy.
Went quite well.
I mean, if anything, we can just off stream go back and pick up the. Well, I would have to go off stream once we clear the boss to pick up those last vestiges.
Are we just going to the boss, or are we like?
Let's go pick up a couple of those vestiges because those will come in handy for me.
Use that because I need to unlock that ability. Oh, I'm using my sword. Duh. Here I was thinking I had my bayonet out. I was about to shoot this chick before she got a chance to attack.
No,
Get my bayonet back out.
I straight up backstabbed her, bro.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was gonna shoot her after the backstab finished, but instead I just smacked the ground with the power of fire. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what just happened there, but that was cool.
All I saw on my end was you juggling.
I know, I yeeted him into the air. I've never seen that attack before. Hello? I know, like, what I did, but why did it happen? Who knows?
I just saw you juggle, and I thought that was like the best thing ever.
Well, I've never seen that attack juggle somebody. I've only seen it, kill them.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that area without you around.
Crossroads. Well,
Well, no, that's the pit. We don't go to that area for a while.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, the vestiges.
would have missed that.
Yeah, da, follow me. I know where they are, and I remember the things that we did.
Because like the thing that I like though about like Code Vein or even Dark Souls or anything Souls like is when you got just a competent group of people, you can go through an area relatively quick.
Being threatened by
Right, especially once anyone's been through it already and they know where you don't have to look for stuff, that speeds things up.
Yes, and like not only that, but like
Anyway,
just
one of them's here.
yes.
We'll have to take good care of that.
There might be one back here in between some of these cars. Actually, no, I think you already got it. Never mind. But yeah, there's one more back here.
I don't think I got that one. Because like the thing that I like though is like, because especially if you're playing, yeah, totally skip that one.
Yeah, no.
Sorry. I'm on my way. What happened back there?
I'm trying to think of any more that were in this area immediately off the top of my head, but I can't.
Because let's see, we are at, yeah, we're basically at the starting area. Let's see.
Yeah.
Because like the thing is like when you play through this game, like any games like this by yourself, you become quite familiar where to go or not to go, where things are.
Did you pick up something we can use?
I have a really, really good game-based internal map system that I've developed over the years. I don't really know where it comes from.
Sorry.
I
On
just
my way.
naturally you give me a map, I'll run through it a little bit. Gotcha. I know everything. I'm good. I don't have to sit there and think, where am I going? I know where I'm going. I've been there before.
Yeah, there was a time I was playing Dark Souls 3 by myself. I was waiting for Damien and our friend Zach to get on, and we're at the I was at the Cathedral of the Deep, and I'm like working my way through, and I'm like, okay, I know what to expect here. There's going to be a deacon that fires up there. There's a deacon that walks by right here. I'll take those guys out. All right, now I'm crossing on top of the roof. Okay, there's an enemy there. Like, because I kept dying in that same area, so I started mapping it out and knowing which way to go and where the enemies are going to be spawning at.
Wait, there was a vestige back here. Did you get it?
We broke the items, the barrels.
Yeah, it was in the barrels here.
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so what I'll end up doing if we keep doing this, especially if it's just two of us, on my own time, I will go through all the vestiges memories just because they take so long.
Yeah, they're slow. They're methodically slow.
It's just in short.
Be sure they don't flank us.
Make sure you don't fall off the cliff.
We'll have to
You
work
can't
on
tell me
this
what to
one.
do.
Is that a cocoon?
You can't actually evasive dodge off the cliff anyway, so
It's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
alright, can I hit any of these from here? Alright, that guy's dead.
I think there's a vestige over this area. It's really weird. Oh, there it is.
There's there's one over here, and then there's several in this area I know of. Oh no, content. Okay, you're allowed. Did you get out of here with your kicking?
Honestly, I said no balls, ran to this area and picked it up.
Just don't push yourself too hard.
No, I saw. I was watching you. Live!
I know.
Well. I suddenly forgot how to pick items up.
X. Or as PlayStation would tell us, it's the cross symbol.
About to cross me. Bruh! Bethesda got bought today.
Yeah.
Future Bethesda titles are probably going to end up being Xbox only, and that's depressing to me.
Actually, Who's It in a tweet says that it's going to be a case-by-case basis. It's not all the Bethesda titles are going to be Xbox exclusive.
Oh, I don't doubt that. It's just going to be a really, like, incredible amount of them will probably end up being. I know there's a vestige back here. Is it in here? Maybe it was here? Hello? What hit me? I gotta see that on stream. I don't know what hit me. There's also, I think there's a vestige at the very tip top, maybe. There's also that door up here that's a shortcut you gotta open.
Not a vestige at the tip top, but a...
Oh, a missile. I mean, oh wait, no, come back here. There's a chest.
Oh, yeah.
It's open.
Alright, you can open up that shortcut, and then...
So...
That's the...
I'm out of healing, so how much ballsy do you want to be going with no healing?
I think we can at least get to the next, Missile, yeah. Honestly, if I lead the charge, I wouldn't doubt that not only could we go to the next missile, we could probably go all the way to the, boss.
But I would have no healing going into that boss.
Well, no, I would die, let you rest the missile, and then you go into the boss. But I think we can get to the boss, at least. Because, you know, it's got that pre-boss missile.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mastered all of my gifts I was working on.
And the good news is there's a vestige right over here.
Yep.
We'll have to take good
I can't think of any more vestiges back here. I think that's it for now.
I think so. I think we got all of them as far, because I had to come back on my own later to get them.
I just remembered them for my extreme amount of time, like 100%ing areas, because that's just me.
Oh, I did the same thing. The only thing that would make 100%ing this game as far as plat is concerned is the amount of time that you have to spend helping someone clear a boss.
Well, me and Domino have been like playing through the game together. We've definitely cleared out a whole bunch of like that time already. Hello?
He did not want you.
No, he really didn't. He kept blocking all my shots. Oh, forgot she was here. Oh no! She hit me! Ah! Anyway, moving on.
Gasp.
The enemy! I know there's something up here, I just can't remember what.
It was a anti-venom.
Ah, well, anyway.
How long?
I think there's a map data. No, this is a missile back here, not a map data. This is actually the last missile leading up to the boss. This one right here.
Quite valuable. Let's use it well.
So,
And we also... Bye.
How about a little break?
there, now you can get your healing. It looked great on stream, though.
It's just beautiful.
Beautiful. Truly beautiful. A work of masterpiece. I good title for one of these streams would be like Code Vein, but it's actually Code Vein.
I know, right?
I did that for Among Us when I streamed it on Twitch a while back. I was like Among Us, but it's actually Among Us.
I spent all my things. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. You can search for distress signal.
Already doing it. I will take point and deal with all of the bad guys. That way you can go into the boss with full healing. Oh, there is another vestige. I already remember it. At least two that I can think of. No, but they're ahead of us. They're not behind us.
Yeah. No, it's interesting.
Alright.
I was watching
Do I
like
want the gun? Let me get the sword.
I was watching someone like speedrun through this game. I didn't finish watching it, but there's a way with the bayonet to skip this whole boss fight and go down to the right and start that whole area.
I really can't doubt it. No. Oh, well, forgot to pick up items again. All right, crazy lady.
It's dangerous. What will you do?
Anyway,
Wait.
moving on.
That's another Prometheus one. Now, Luis has a really cool story. I really liked his story through the Vestiges.
I didn't mean to do that. But... All right, guns out.
The only thing that I find slightly disappointing is that a lot of the boss music doesn't have a lot of variation. Like they're almost all identical.
No. There's a few themes towards the very end,
Well,
like those last couple boss themes are really good.
wait. This
But
place.
all in all, there is a bit of generacy with it. This is a really cool boss design, though. It was a really good first boss, in my opinion. Well, I don't count Oliver, but
Oliver's like he's who's it from like Dark Souls 3.
he's the tutorial boss. That's all he is.
Yeah,
This is when you're like, oh, we're fighting things.
and I really love how they took the liberty to like just make it as crazy as possible.
Take him somewhere safe.
You owe me for this.
See, I struggled with the boss fight with Louis, and so I switched to Yakumo, I think, or I had it backwards. Either way, I switched my partner. Once I did that, I had no issue with this fight.
Yeah. I, as a bayonet user, made the fight a lot easier for Domino. Here, have an attack buff. I don't know what this buff is, but now you've got it. I don't know what this buff is, but now I've got it. Ah, content's been defeated. Let me just give you a little bit of health there. I went down. Hello?
I'm dead. We're all
That
dead.
thing stomped the two of us. Hello?
Yeah.
I didn't have a chance to do anything. I got in there, buffed you up, and died.
Yeah, I tossed a buff and I died. So, how do I?
Well, at least there's no cutscene this time. That way we can just go straight in.
Yep, sending distress.
I'm still loading.
I really appreciate though how you can change your like blood code on the fly.
I should probably do that. I am playing with yeah, I'm gonna change my blood code real quick. I'm still loading though, so give me a minute.
There we go. Reckless abandon. What does that do? Okay. Cool. That's why I got the trophy. There we go. A revenant has responded to your request. Play dance.
Wow. Let me change to my bayonet class instead of my longsword class because this is a bayonet fight.
You know, I played through this. I did all the bosses without ever once pulling out a bayonet.
I'm just a fan of the bayonet attack style. A friend of mine a long time ago told me that he viewed me as a lance wielder, and I laughed at him until I finally picked up a lance, and I was like, ah, long pointy thing with magic at the end of it. Yeah, that's me.
Don't forget to
So if you were to ever play Final Fantasy XIV, you would totally play as Lancer Dragoon.
Crap. Is it Isis? I think Isis was the one that I was. Harmonia. Maybe it was Harmonia. Yeah, Harmonia I had a lot of fun with. Alright, let me actually pick up the right bayonets I need for this build. Which is... Rubelet Piercer and Liberator. Alright. Change guns. Yeah, this is the one. Not super high damage, but my overall magic abilities are really powerful.
And stay dead.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
Yeah, because I've got Bayonet Mastery and Maxi Core Boost.
And I finally gave myself
Ooh, an item.
my other buffs that I totally forgot to equip with my Prometheus ones. I get my yeah, you know, playing with half a kit.
Wait, I might have. Before we go in,
So, are we all set up?
We ready?
do I not have? Oh wait, hold on. I might have. No, okay. I thought I had a Venom Wall, but I do not. Go ahead. There, buffed.
That's a clear, that's a clear, that's a clear.
Move in! Oh, is it my turn? No, not my turn. I thought she was going after me.
Nope, she's focused on me.
That's good, because I can go back and shoot it for you.
That's a clear. Why did I stand in fire?
Well, I had to eat that one. I didn't have much of a choice there. Okay, Louis, gotcha. I'll save mine for when it's actually a problem. Ah, there's my damage output. I was on the wrong gun. Good, I healed just in time.
I get the poison on me, crap.
I'll stand back and get ready to heal you. Oh, hey, you didn't die.
No, I had one more heal item. Now I'm dead.
There, I'll give you a little extra health.
That was
Yes!
super idiotic. Quickly clear. Nope.
Oh, whoa,
nope,
whoa,
nope,
whoa!
nope,
Oh!
nope, nope. Oh.
Oh, Louis even revived you.
Yeah. No, what happened, I jumped in, and then she got me with the venom.
You're back.
That's what happened, okay.
that equipped and use it as in like extreme case of emergencies.
Wait, use your regen factor extender. Hello? Why do you have 2 of those you haven't used yet?
Because challenge run?
You're a moron. Use that.
There, now I'm at 5. You happy?
Yeah, because I'm also at 5. I mean, I've got 9 in my own, like, soloing, but, you know, when I'm with you, I got 5, so...
I guess you're welcome. Not really. I'm a
No,
terrible...
the reason I have 5 is because I have 10, or 9. They're close enough.
Same difference, right? Right? Totally skipping over the water break.
At this point, I mean, you know, I don't need it. Domino's not here, and I don't need it.
Sometimes the water break is nice depending on what's going on, but sometimes when you're at that boss fight, you're just like, what water break? Let's go.
Why would I go back? I'll make sure my build is right, actually, for this fight. But I might want to actually just take an Isis instead. Maybe Artemis? No, Isis. Give me that Isis. And... give me that. Yeah, that maxi for a boost. Oh, that means now I can use... Yep, the radius stun. Get that gun out. Now I'm moving. Now I got my light step dodge.
Pick up something we can use?
My absolute favorite.
Is the Sunset Sword better? No. But I do have a better weapon. It's not a sword.
We can do this. I know it.
We ready?
Yeah. I'm ready, Freddy. Let me buff my damage. Buff your damage. And let's hit this thing with some attacks, shall we? Oh, I used all of my E-core, but dang, I hit it hard. Alright, moving in. Ah, that didn't tickle. That felt pretty good. Shoot it! Shoot him, little bit! Shoot him! Ah, I got venom. Frick. Get on the ground. Ah, that attack. I hate that attack. Oh, did I fire that one? I might not have fired it in time. Hey, there we go.
This time, you're dead.
You awake? You? I remember you.
I love how he's a self-important remnant.
Answer me! Where did you take her?
We're taking custody of the girl.
That human belongs to us. We will take her back.
Humans aren't property. They have the same right to
Got
live
a
that
side
any of us
quest
do.
here. Really?
I love how Yakumo like pulls
Don't
out a
give
gun
them
and is
no
not afraid to
right.
like blast
They have
this
no
guy's head
rights.
off.
And why should
Right.
we feed on 'em? We're the ones keeping them safe after all. Why were we kicked out of our graves? Who did we die for? Again and again at the Queen's hand. We rise with this.
Not afraid to
terrible
remove some
thirst.
brain cells.
We live in fear of joining
Yeah,
the ranks of the lost.
honestly,
And
that's
for
the thing I
whose
love
sake?
about Yakumo. He's just
It's
like,
all in
or
the
Yakumo
service
is
of
just like,
humans.
we're going to do this
If
or
blood
what?
is the only price they have to pay, then they have a pretty good deal.
That doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want with them.
And what about the rights of revenants? Huh? It's not like we're choosing
Alright,
to
let me
live
get
this
back
way
off
because
of
it's such a barrel of laughs.
Artemis because I finished this blood code.
That should be enough
back
to get you
to-
through a month or so.
This one, that way I can
Whoa,
finish
whoa,
some of these.
hold on a minute.
Just make sure that you and I never cross paths again. This is your one and only warning.
No way. The Crimson Sword?
I love how the blade is what makes him turn tail and run.
I guess we'll be rationing for a while. Oh well. What is lost can be found again, huh?
I swear I'll end it. The Revenant's suffering must end.
You know, the way they did Code Vein, I'm not. You're gonna have to finish it, but I don't know if there's any way that they could pull off a sequel.
From what so far I have like seen, I don't see a sequel coming either. But also, from finally dipping my toes into God Eater, no, a sequel's not happening. Because this game is taking place within the realm of God Eater. It's it's Persona. It's a full spinoff.
When did God Eater come out?
Oof. Let me look it up. February 4th, 2010 was the first God Eater.
Oh, okay. So in order for me to actually get some of the gifts I want, I have to go through the Vistage stuff. But let me get myself through the next sequence.
Fled deeper inside. Hope she's all right.
Oh yeah, because you've got another cutscene coming up, I believe, right?
Yes. This cutscene has some significance, but it's just like, hey, look, we found what we were looking for.
I'm just going back and doing some.
I mean, honestly, if they were to do a sequel, it would have to be like a Persona type sequel or like a Dark Souls sequel where like there's just a jump in time
Okay.
somewhere where it's just
Trace the flow of the
insignificant of what
blood
happened
leads from
here.
Just a
Or
sec.
just fully
Give me
unrelated.
a moment to finish this, then we
I mean,
can head
Dark
out.
Souls 2 was completely unrelated to Dark Souls 1. Because you're in a
Our
completely
destination is
different
this way.
area. Dark
This should get us
Souls
there.
3,
We set?
um,
All right then. I know
and
you're
Dark
there.
Souls 1 were kind of the same thing, but Dark Souls 3 just kind of ended. As far as Souls games are concerned, it was the end of all the Souls games. Especially when you get through
I'm the one who
the
decides
Ring
how
City
I live.
DLC.
I won't listen to you anymore.
That's fine. Just put down the knife.
I'm sick and tired of it. Day after day, having my blood sucked by every passing.
Yeah, no,
revenant.
I've played Dark Souls 1 and 2. I'm not a super Souls
You're right.
fan. It's fun, but
We
it's,
can help you.
you know, I never even played Dark Souls 3. Like,
One of
that's
the
how
government shelters for humans.
little, like, fully interested I found myself to be with it.
You'll be able to live
So
in
those that played through Dark Souls 1 and 2, they found Dark Souls 3 like one of the
You won't have
easiest
to
Souls
spend
games to
your
play
days
through
living
ever.
in fear of
I
revenants
found Dark
anymore.
Souls 2 to be the easiest Souls game ever, and I played Dark Souls 1, so I mean,
I, f- I'm going ahead and skip that cutscene. Basically, end up convincing her that, hey, we're the good guys.
The rest is up to her. Let's continue our search.
Is this elevator running?
But honestly, in my opinion, whichever Souls game is your first Souls games, to you that's going to be the hardest one. And then as you progress and play through the other ones, they become easier because you know what to expect, because the mechanics, they don't change. Now, how they did the spells between Dark Souls 1 and 2 and 3 were different. Because Dark Souls 1, you had the you were set on the amount of times that you can cast a spell, because you had to go back and buy more spells, is my understanding.
Huh? No, you just sat down on a bonfire and restored.
This was all covered by the ocean before the Great Collapse.
Okay, cool. Now I'm at the next area.
This place has changed completely too.
Yeah. Seems like everything's changed since the Great Collapse. The only thing that stayed the same is our appearance. Come on. We won't find the source by reminiscing. It's my fault.
Yeah, definitely
Say
don't have
something, Louis.
enough time to go through the entire next area, that's for sure.
Yeah, so we got a couple options here. I think as far as stream, I'll end it here, but then I will take time between now and whatever we go through Code Vein again to go through the vestiges, because here's a forced memory that I go through just to give me
Is Cruz awake?
She sure is. In fact, she seems to be in a pretty good mood today, too.
better
Go ahead.
weapons.
Here's your visitation pass.
Yeah, grind a little bit.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I think Louise is the only
And then, what did the professor
memories that we get that takes place pre-collapse.
Well, there's no cure like the obscure.
Another groaner.
I hope the experiments end soon. So, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I guess technically.
Could be worse. Your sister's been taking good care of me, so don't worry.
I just love spinning around, watching my armor just spin.
Lady Evans watching over me.
You spin my head round, right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
I spin so hard I faded to black.
Oh, you're here. School on a break right now?
Yeah, professors are devoting all their time to research lately. How's Cruz?
Well, we're having a hard time suppressing what's causing the rejection. Ordinarily, we wouldn't let you see her.
I see. Thanks. I appreciate you. Does it hurt?
Yeah. Why?
I'm looking for any side quests I haven't done.
I love though how like this is like
Cruz, are you okay?
like I love how like they view this like this is very crucial to the story. Like a lot of the other cutscenes so far haven't, until like to me the story doesn't pick up until like the Blood Cathedral. Because until then we're just like trying to find the source, trying to find the source. Then once you find the source, and depending on what you do after that boss fight at the Blood Cathedral, like the story, you're just like, what the crap?
Right, it spins very fast and very rapidly.
Then suddenly you're like you're a man or a woman on a mission.
Oh, well, man!
Oh, wow. Now, for those of you that are viewing us, if you like what you're seeing, there's always that subscribe button. There's always that like.
Hey, we got 2 likes.
Beautiful.
Now we have 3, because I liked it. Because I'm
Now,
here.
also, if you want to support us and you feel like giving donation, there is a link below for our donation. And if you want to chill with us in Discord, there's also the Discord.
I don't really do much there. I live in my own Discord, my own little world.
Yes. Did you see that Facebook link that I posted?
No, I did not, because I don't use Facebook, so I see a Facebook link and I'm like, eh.
I don't know where else to find it. It's just funny moments from Among Us. There's one moment where everyone but the imposter was sitting inside of, like, they're all like stacked on top of each other.
Oh no, trust me. If it's a funny Among Us moment, I have seen it because I do indeed use the TikTok and the Twitter.
What I love though is that the guy like does the kill and then like everyone comes out.
Yeah, I know. Just we'll be right back.
Don't mind me, I'm just posing coolly with that happening in the background.
Yeah, that would have been the second to cut the stream.
That'd have been the best way to end the stream, just...
And remember, guys, stay salty.
I do like though how they put that in there right here as to help give Louis the motivation to do what he's doing.
Louie, Louie, do 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 do. You are my cherry pie.
I couldn't stop Cruz from going into a frenzy. So many people lost their lives.
Okay, what is it with video games, or just writers,
I wanted to forget my
wanting to
feelings.
have a brooding character?
But if we can find the source,
Dialogue.
ensure a stable supply of blood beads.
Is it their way to
Options?
create exposition?
Probably. I
Once that
mean,
happens,
imagine if you didn't have brooding characters. Your exposition would then be your characters talking to yourself, which is terrible exposition in my opinion.
I'm going to take responsibility for my past. I think it's the least I can do.
War.
Then stop
It
talking
changes.
about it. Let's get it done. Are we ending this nightmare or what? You can't charge forward if you're always looking back.
Yeah, I know.
Now, full disclosure, if you want all the blood codes, you're going to have to get a dark ending. I'm not going to specify how.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware. Domino is talking about it because he got stuff spoiled for him by accident while trying to figure something out.
Alright guys, this is where we will ending the stream. This is a really solid place to end it at. It's been fun. For all of you that has been with us since the start of the stream, thank you for your patience as we figured out the tech issues. We will continue to work with that and hopefully keep that ironed out. So this has been a multiplayer Monday with Code Vein, Shadow Darkness,
And it's Spartan.
and as always guys, stay salty.